In terms of getting a work-life balance, I am my own boss. I set my own work and I shape my own destiny. So I know what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. So in a nutshell, I am the best boss I've ever worked for. Always gives me time off when I ask for it, knowing that I'll always get the work done and keep the clients happy.
Well, when I was looking at fulfilling the rest of my life, my business life, the opportunity of doing nothing presented itself, and I kicked my heels for a couple of years. And actually I wasn't prepared to do that, and I wanted to get involved in something. And Auditel offers me the perfect life-work balance. We have a network of people that I can lean on whenever I want to. There are more skills and abilities out there than I could possibly hope to carry myself. And I can use that resource to bring to the client's benefit.
So I guess the real driver for me is the independence. You know, the fact that I can choose, to a great extent, I can choose the clients that I work with. And equally I can choose the people day to day, the people that I joint venture with. Some of those are geographically disparate, but in today's day and age, you know, that is now possible. So you don't have to get in the car, drive an hour to Cardiff or wherever you're based, spend your time jousting with traffic, get into an office where there's a whole bunch of people that you don't particularly, they're not necessarily aligned with you. So here I think there's a lot, it introduces freedom, it introduces that element of choice, self-determination.
I have a diverse spread of clients across the country. Some of them are obviously in Cornwall, and I've retained the ones in East Anglia because that's where my children and grandchildren are based. So visiting those clients gives me a good opportunity to see family and friends.
I'd had 30 years in corporate life, and they were very fulfilling years for NatWest and RBS. In my mid-50s, I was looking for more of a work-life balance. Not necessarily less work, but more working when I wanted to, and always being available for other things such as walking the dog, visiting my children, or even a quick 9 holes stolen during the day. I have found that I enjoy working in the evening and have shifted my work hours to suit. I probably work just as hard as I ever did in the bank, but now I very rarely say no to an opportunity to do other things during the day.
These days I can take a 3-week break. My clients are trained to accommodate this, and I'm privileged to be able to afford to go to some fairly exotic destinations. Trouble is, I end up with, or I start off with a huge forelog before I go away, and I come back to a huge backlog, but that's life, or work, or a balance of the two.